Quick trip into town, guys. No shopping required today. I'm actually just picking up my son. I thought I was going to get away with actually going in at all, but I didn't know he was going to come back and see us. Dear. Spend my life running around. I really do. So yeah, it's a bit of a greyish day today, but we had some nice weather. God, what day was it? I can't remember whether it was Thursday or Friday or both. But it was actually, I think it was Thursday, and it was actually quite a nice day, really. Maybe it was Friday, I don't know. No, it was Friday. This is what happens when you get to my age. Because it's stuff that it doesn't matter anymore, really, does it? You know, you just have to get on with life. But yeah, it was a nice day. You know, there was plenty of blue sky about, and just a few wisps of cloud. I mean, it wasn't super warm, don't get me wrong, but it was actually a nice day. So yeah, I'm just going to do this quick trip into town, pick the son up. I'll probably grab some footage on the way back with the GoPro. We'll see how things go. So yeah, it's like I say, I mean, I'm back at work. I'm really enjoying the whole get up and get out of the house in the morning sort of thing, and get a day's work done. Makes you feel better about yourself for a start off, more than anything else. Puts a bit of happiness back in your life. It just gives you a purpose, doesn't it? That's the thing. It gives you a purpose if you know, getting up and actually doing. So yeah, I've been all over the place. Like, you know, I've been as far afield as like sort of Market Wheaton. That's about 20 miles from us, thereabouts. Give or take. Well, actually, with the other side of Market Wheaton, so it's probably a little bit further, but give or take about 20 miles. We're in a village called Sancton. And you know, been doing some work on like some of the farm estates and stuff like that. So yeah, it's great, you know. It's keeping me going, and I enjoy doing it. But yeah, I'm doing a beef dinner today. Picked up a chunk of beef yesterday, and also picked up some nice thick pork chops for during the week as well. Because this butchery that comes around, he will have a rack of chops. You know, he'll have the whole side flank sort of thing. And you know, if you want them double chop thickness, he'll do them like that, you know. So he literally just puts a knife score in and then gets his cleaver out and chops them off to however big you want them. So we've got them for during the week. And he always slices through your skin on the outside as well to save you doing it. You know, he does these little things that just save you that little bit of work. But yeah, it's absolutely great. But yeah, I got a nice piece of beef for today. There's all the veggies in. I'm not sure how. Whether it could be that one of the carers picked it up during the week, or it's possible even that she had a home delivery. I'm not sure. But yeah, I did check yesterday, and there's plenty in, and we've got everything that we need basically. So, in, I don't know, what, a couple of hours or so, I'll be getting on with it. Yep. Cyclist that couldn't make up his mind what he was doing there. So what do you reckon too? I don't know that any of my viewers actually are that interested in the drone technology. I was just wondering what you'd reckon to the new Mavic Air that Dji released. The thing is, it doesn't matter what gets released, you're going to get bemoaners, aren't you? I actually quite I quite like it, but I don't know really. It's a lovely little product, and I suppose what it's doing, it's trying to give you a little more of capabilities of what the Mavic can do, but fit it into a Spark-sized platform, I suppose, if you like, because once it's folded up, it's actually smaller than the Spark. But you've got you've got that 4K 30 frames a second camera. It's got a much higher bit rate than the Mavic. I think is it 100? I think it's 100 bits per second, I think, or something. I'm sure it is anyway. I know it's got a much bigger bit rate because the Mavic is quite small really. But yeah, like I say, I quite like it. I think it comes in at a much more interesting price point for those that sort of like maybe considered buying a Spark. You know, it fits down much smaller. It's even got a smaller pack up. You know, even if you buy like the full pack, it's still smaller than the Spark's pack up, even though the Spark is like body wise a much smaller drone. Yeah, interesting stuff. So I was hoping to get up here and finish off a review today. Actually, finish off like the review part. I've already done the unboxing, and I didn't get around to doing it in the end. And that was for these. Now that's Darren did those. They're bloody awesome. I tell you what, guys, they are absolutely blooming awesome. But yeah, I can't wait to sort of get that finished off and bring it to you actually. But yeah, time just hasn't allowed for me to do it basically. I mean, I think we were originally supposed to be taking out the grandkids as well. I don't know what the light's like actually at the minute. I noticed I was getting that flickering on the screen in that last video. I'm not sure why that was. I've got a feeling it was something to do with the white balance on the camera, on my camcorder over there, and I think it was the auto white balance trying to sort of like get the right sort of setting, and it couldn't. I've just got a feeling that's what it was. But yeah, it's just everything goes crazy, doesn't it? Especially when you start cooking, you know, and you've got sort of like, you know, you're looking at about 2 hours sort of work all in. Maybe a bit longer, between 2 and 3 anyway. But yeah, it's been just sort of like mad since I got home, really, you know, because obviously I've got things to do for the wife as well. So, but yeah, going back to those drones, I'm not sure really. I do like it, but at the same time, it just, I don't know. See, I've been toying with the idea of getting rid of the Phantom 4 and getting a Mavic. Now, you know, because the Mavic is far superior in some areas. It's one of those things that you can just carry with you in a bag easily and just take it out and fly it whenever it takes your fancy. Just take it out and fly it. Whereas with the Phantom, it's more of a, you've got to make that asserted, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to go and fly it. I think that's the trouble, and that was why I was thinking of getting rid of the Phantom. And this one's come along and I think, well, it's cheaper. There's 1 or 2 things missing. So now I'm not sure whether to go for this one. I mean, I know this one all in, if you buy it as a full kit with the extra batteries, the case, blah, blah, blah. I think it comes in at around about 1,000, give or take. Whereas you can get the basic machine with the battery ready to fly off your phone. You don't get a remote controller, I don't think, at that, and it's about 700 and something. Which is why I said it's one of those now, it's an interesting price point that it sits in between the 2 basic kits, you know, when you can think that you can get the Spark for about 500. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see if it actually sort of like does the sales in on either the Mavic or on the Spark. I don't think it'll do the sales in on the Mavic, but it could. I think it could definitely reduce Spark sales. I'm not sure. This is the thing, you see, because the Spark, they've aimed it differently, haven't they? They haven't really aimed it as like they've aimed it more as a consumer sharing platform in a way, a bit sort of like, you know, you can share straight to Facebook from this, and you can do this and you can do that, because you tend to just do it all in out with your phone and what have you. So yeah, it'll be interesting if you could actually get to see the figures of what the sales do on each individual item now that this has come along. But obviously all the platform, all the rumour mill now is that they're going to wait until the Mavic 2 comes along before they make a decision, which I can't see that coming along for probably till Q3, I think. It could be out by the middle of the year, but I think it's more like Q3 before you'll see any changes there. Yeah, but other than that, I was just trying to think, there was something that I got contacted about, and I can't remember what it was. There was definitely something else for a review and what have you that I got contacted about, and I didn't hear anything back. But it was only like, I think it was Thursday night when I answered it, so yeah, you know, excuse me. That beef dinner has absolutely stuffed me. I think I went a bit overboard on the beef and Yorkshire puddings. But yeah, it's just, it's befuddling me now what it was that I had. Never mind. Yeah, there's a few things that I've sort of got my eye on at the minute, and you know, I've contacted people and I've had a few people contact me, but there's this one particular thing and I cannot remember what it was, and they contacted me via Facebook Messenger, I think. I can't remember. That's how a lot of them tend to sort of contact you now, it's by Facebook Messenger, because of course it means that they've had a chance then to see your profile, see what you share and that sort of thing. So the wind is absolutely picking up again now. I mean, I repaired the badly damaged bit of the fence down the end of the house there. Well, I haven't actually fully repaired it. What I've done is I've propped it up and then screwed a big strap of 2x2 across it. And then I've got this bit out back. I think all in all I've got about 5 or 6 posts that have snapped. So, well, they've either snapped or the concrete's gone loose, because because the wife got some cowboys to sort of do it, you see, while I was out and about at the time, and they didn't put a lot of concrete in. You know, you've got a post that I think they're 4x4s, so they're like that, and around the top there's about that much concrete, whereas really they should be more like that. You know, you should be talking about 1 foot by 1 foot by sort of, I don't know, at least 1.5 foot to 2 foot deep really to hold them. And these are, I mean, they're well in the ground. I think they're about 2 foot into the ground, but yeah, the bottom of the post literally fills the hole, and then there's this concrete around, so you've only got probably about 2 to 3 inches of concrete all the way around them. So not very impressive, and I think they were gypsies anyway, so the chances of finding them are slim to none. So I've got that to do, but I'll try and leave that, if I can, I'll leave it till we get the nicer weather in, and I'll go out and repair it, because all the posts are on next door side, which means I've got to go out round, dig them out one at a time, and concrete some new ones in. So life's a nightmare sometimes, but yeah, so I'm not sure where work's going to take me this coming week. I'm not even 100% sure that I'm working tomorrow, because what happened was he went away to London, did this guy, and I know he was going to be there all weekend, so I'm not sure when he's exactly back. So, but I'll probably get a text message off him or something like that, either Saturday night or Monday, either tonight or Monday, should I say, and then I'll have a better idea. We usually just meet at a builder's merchant at 8 in the morning or something like that, but yeah, it's been fun, and I know I've also got, I was out at my son's on, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday I was out at my son's house. His kitchen tap's leaking, which is a bit of a pain. It's because it's a mixer, and it's got it's one of those with a ceramic cartridge basically. And I eventually got to the point where I could have got the cartridge out, but then I said, well, there's no point, you can't repair them. You know, you've got to find out the exact model number of this tap that's been installed in the house probably about 10 years. And then from there on in, you know, you can get like a replacement barrel, which at the end of the day could cost you anywhere between 20 and 30 pounds, and you can get another cheap tap for 40 pounds. Throwaway society, isn't it? So yeah, that's what he's done anyway, but he wanted me back today. I said, there's not a chance, you know, I'm here with you, ma'am, and I've got all the cooking to do, so I said, you'll be waiting. So I might go and do that tomorrow, and I think there's a leak on his toilet that one's doing it at the same time, so yeah, family rates, eh? That's what usually happens. But anyway, guys, I want you to, so yeah, I'm starting to waffle. Well, I was starting to waffle a while back, wasn't I, really? But yeah, do take care of yourselves, guys, and hopefully I'll get in next Sunday as well and get another vlog on. But like I say, we're supposed to be taking grandkids out, which I think that's going to end up next weekend now, so I'm not sure. The vlogs are starting to get really sort of squeezed on. So yeah, hopefully it's, well, somebody's going to give in it. But anyway, so I'll catch you next time, guys. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week, hopefully. Cheers, guys. See ya.